The whispers rippled through the church like autumn leaves in the wind. Jennifer Martin stood before the mirror in the bridal suite, her size 24 wedding dress hugging every curve. At 300 pounds, she wasn't society's typical bride, but her reflection showed something beyond numbers on a scale. Pure, radiant joy. "Are you really going through with this?" Shannon Daniels, her sister, adjusted the veil with trembling hands. The question hung heavy in the air, loaded with unspoken concerns. Jennifer's eyes met her sister's in the mirror. "Jimmy loves me for who I am." Meanwhile, in the main hall, Evelyn Paulson clutched her designer handbag, lips pressed thin as she watched her son Jimmy stand at the altar. Her whispered complaints to nearby relatives weren't as discreet as she thought. He could have had anyone. What will people think? The wedding march began, and Jennifer stepped into view. Jimmy's face lit up with such genuine adoration that for a moment, the murmurs ceased. He saw only her, his beautiful bride, whose laugh could light up the darkest room, whose heart had enough love for the whole world. As they exchanged vows, camera phones recorded every moment, some with mockery, others with genuine support. Social media would buzz tonight, but neither Jennifer nor Jimmy cared. Friends, if you're watching this video, you might think you know where this story leads. Before we continue, take a moment to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. We share incredible real-life stories that challenge perceptions and inspire change. Drop a comment below. Have you ever faced judgment for who you love? Share your story with our community. And stick around, because this tale of love against all odds takes an extraordinary turn that nobody saw coming. The reception hall buzzed with barely concealed judgment. Evelyn Paulson orchestrated a campaign of subtle digs and backhanded compliments, while Shannon's forced smile couldn't mask her skepticism. Even the wedding photographer seemed unsure how to frame the couple. But Jennifer and Jimmy danced anyway, their first dance becoming a statement of defiance. His software engineer salary had already raised eyebrows. Successful, handsome Jimmy Paulson choosing Jennifer Martin had sparked endless speculation about his motives. "They'd give it 6 months," Jennifer overheard a guest say. "Poor Jimmy," another added, throwing his life away. Little did they know, this wedding day marked not an ending, but a beginning. In the years to come, these same gossipers would watch in amazement as Jennifer transformed not just her body, but her entire life, and brought Jimmy's disapproving mother Evelyn along for the ride. Their love story would prove more powerful than anyone could have imagined. The aroma of fresh coffee filled the Bean Junction on that rainy October morning. Jennifer Martin rushed in, umbrella dripping, her work laptop clutched to her chest. The cafe buzzed with its usual morning crowd, every table occupied except one, where Jimmy Paulson sat coding on his laptop, empty cups suggesting hours of work. "Mind if I share?" Jennifer asked, already pulling out her chair. Jimmy glanced up, his fingers pausing mid-keystroke. Their eyes met over his screen, and he quickly cleared space for her. "These coding bugs won't fix themselves," he joked, turning his laptop to show her lines of incomprehensible text. Jennifer laughed, settling her plus-sized frame into the chair. "Trust me, corporate tax law isn't any more exciting," she replied, opening her own laptop. They worked in comfortable silence, occasionally catching each other's eyes and sharing small smiles. An hour later, Jennifer's coffee had gone cold, forgotten in their animated discussion about everything from true crime podcasts to their shared love of vintage video games. Jimmy's bug remained unfixed, her tax documents untouched. "Same time tomorrow?" Jimmy asked as they packed up, his voice casual but his eyes hopeful. Jennifer hesitated for a moment, years of rejection making her cautious, but something in his genuine smile made her nod. "Same table?" she answered, surprised by her own boldness. "It's a date," he said, then added with a grin, "I mean, if you want it to be." Their coffee shop encounters evolved into proper dates, indie movie screenings, retro arcade nights, and long walks in the city park. Jennifer discovered Jimmy's passion for developing educational software, while he was captivated by her dream of making financial literacy accessible to everyone. During their third date at a hole-in-the-wall ramen place, Jennifer nervously adjusted her napkin. "Most guys usually stop calling by now," she admitted, stirring her noodles. Jimmy set down his chopsticks. Most guys are idiots, he replied, reaching for her hand across the table. I've dated the typical women my mother keeps throwing at me. None of them could hold a conversation about quantum computing or beat my high score in Street Fighter. Their relationship deepened over weekly game nights, where Jennifer's competitive streak emerged. She demolished him at Mario Kart while he excelled at puzzle games. Their different strengths complemented each other perfectly. 1 month turned into 3. Jennifer noticed the stares when they walked together, the whispers in restaurants. But Jimmy's hand would squeeze hers tighter, his actions saying what words couldn't. He chose her, exactly as she was. On their 100th day together, over homemade pasta in his apartment, Jimmy looked at Jennifer and said the words she never expected to hear. I think I'm falling in love with you. To Jimmy, Jennifer's beauty radiated from within. Her intelligence sparkled in debates about technology ethics. Her compassion showed in small gestures, remembering his coffee order, sending encouraging texts before big presentations, or leaving sticky notes with coding solutions on his laptop. During a company party, Jennifer charmed Jimmy's entire development team with her quick wit and genuine interest in their projects. She translated complex financial terms into simple analogies that even the most numbers-averse programmers could grasp. Jimmy watched her hold court, his heart swelling with pride. You know what I love most about you? He told her later that night. You make everyone feel heard. That's rare, Jen. When you explain things, people don't just understand, they feel smarter, more capable. When colleagues hinted that he could do better, Jimmy's response was always the same. Better than brilliant, kind, and genuine? Impossible. He treasured how she snorted when she laughed too hard, her determination to master difficult video game levels, and the way she pursued her goals with unwavering focus. For Jimmy, love wasn't about size. It was about finding someone who made life brighter just by being in it. At the Paulson family dinner, Evelyn's face fell when Jimmy brought Jennifer home. His mother's practiced smile couldn't mask her disappointment as she ushered them into her perfectly maintained Victorian home. A tax attorney? How interesting, Evelyn commented, passing the potatoes without meeting Jennifer's eyes. The tension thickened when Jimmy announced they'd been dating for 6 months. Shannon, Jennifer's sister, proved equally challenging. Over lunch at their favorite childhood diner, she voiced her concerns. Jimmy's successful, fit, and from old money. What happens when he realizes he could have any woman he wants? Both families united in their skepticism. Holiday gatherings became battlegrounds of subtle jabs and loaded questions. Evelyn orchestrated chance meetings between Jimmy and her friends' daughters, while Shannon bombarded Jennifer with links to weight loss programs. But each attempt to separate them only strengthened their bond. During one particularly tense Sunday dinner, Jimmy silenced the room by announcing, I plan to marry Jennifer. Either accept that, or accept that you'll be seeing a lot less of me. His father's fork clattered against china, and Evelyn's wineglass froze halfway to her lips. Evelyn Paulson launched her campaign against Jennifer with military precision. She accidentally invited Jimmy's ex-girlfriend, Victoria, to Sunday brunches. Every family gathering featured a new slender woman who just happened to stop by. Her tactics grew more calculated. She arranged a private meeting with Jennifer at an upscale restaurant, picking a booth with chairs too narrow for comfort. Dear, I'm only thinking of Jimmy's future, she said, stirring her tea. Our family has certain expectations. The Paulson name carries weight in this city. She left real estate listings for smaller apartments on Jimmy's desk, suggesting the couple's future would be limited. When Jimmy mentioned Jennifer's career success, Evelyn deflected with comments about future grandchildren and health concerns. The final straw came at Jimmy's birthday celebration. Evelyn presented a family photo album, pointedly showing Jimmy's previous girlfriends. Remember Lauren? She's a pediatric surgeon now, she commented, loud enough for Jennifer to hear. And Madison? Just made partner at her law firm. Such accomplished young ladies. Jennifer sat through it all, her face composed, even as Evelyn handed out wedding photos of Jimmy's cousins, all featuring model-thin brides. This photographer is simply the best, Evelyn gushed. Although he only works with certain traditional couples. Shannon Daniels watched her sister's relationship with growing unease. During their weekly sister spa days, she voiced concerns masked as protection. "Jen, guys like Jimmy don't just fall for girls like us without a reason," she said while they sat in massage chairs. "Have you checked his dating history?" Her warnings escalated when Jennifer mentioned marriage. Over lunch at their usual spot, Shannon pulled out her phone, scrolling through Jimmy's social media history. "Look at his exes, Jen. Victoria, the yoga instructor. Lauren, the surgeon. You're setting yourself up for heartbreak." One evening, after Jennifer showed off her engagement ring, Shannon cornered her in the kitchen. "Remember Tom from college? He dated you to win a bet. And Michael? Used you to make his ex jealous. I can't watch you get hurt again." She started sending Jennifer articles about gold diggers in reverse, wealthy men dating plus-sized women as a fetish. Each text came with a "just looking out for you, sis" message. When Jennifer defended Jimmy, Shannon enlisted their parents. "Mom and Dad agree with me?" Shannon argued during a tense shopping trip. "This feels like a fairy tale because it is one. Real life doesn't work this way. He'll wake up one day and realize he made a mistake. And where will that leave you?" During a crucial board meeting at his software company, Jimmy noticed the whispers when Jennifer brought him lunch. Later, his business partner pulled him aside. "Think about the company's image, Jimmy. Clients have certain expectations." Jimmy's response echoed through the office. "My fiancé just brought the entire development team lunch while offering tax advice that'll save us thousands. If anyone has concerns about our image, they can schedule a meeting with HR." At the country club, his father's golf buddies made pointed remarks about maintaining standards. Jimmy calmly packed his clubs and canceled his membership. When his college friends staged an intervention, he walked out of the restaurant, leaving them with the bill. The breaking point came during a family dinner, when a cousin made a snide comment about Jennifer's dress size. Jimmy stood, his chair scraping against hardwood. "I've built a successful company, earned my own fortune, and found a brilliant woman who makes me happier than I've ever been. Anyone who can't respect that doesn't need to be at our wedding." Friends, seeing Jimmy stand up for love against all odds really shows what true commitment looks like. If this story resonates with you, we'd love to hear about times you've stood firm for someone you love. Take a moment to share your story in the comments below. What obstacles did you overcome? And hit that like button if you believe love should never be judged by appearance. But hold on to your seats, because what happens next in Jennifer and Jimmy's journey will leave you speechless. From family drama to an incredible transformation that nobody saw coming, this story takes turns that will make you believe in the power of true love. Make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell. You won't want to miss what's coming up next. Finding a wedding dress became an unexpected battle. Bridal boutiques either didn't stock Jennifer's size or offered only shapeless, matronly options. During one appointment, a consultant suggested she postpone until losing weight. Jennifer left in tears. But that evening, she discovered a plus-size boutique owner who specialized in making every bride feel beautiful. The venue search brought its own hurdles. Several coordinators made subtle suggestions about evening ceremonies for a more flattering atmosphere. One openly questioned if their chairs could support Jennifer. Jimmy canceled contracts without hesitation, finally finding an inclusive venue owner who shared their vision. Evelyn insisted on reviewing the guest list, attempting to add Jimmy's ex-girlfriends under the guise of maintaining business connections. She criticized their choice of buffet-style dining, claiming it would reflect poorly on the Paulson name. When Jennifer chose a chocolate wedding cake instead of traditional vanilla, Evelyn lamented that some people simply lack sophistication. The engagement photos became another battleground. The first photographer kept suggesting poses to minimize certain areas. Jimmy immediately hired a body-positive photographer who captured their genuine joy, producing images that celebrated their love exactly as it was. The autumn wedding transformed the old botanical gardens greenhouse. Fairy lights twinkled among exotic plants, creating an enchanted forest feel. Jennifer chose deep burgundy for her bridesmaids, while crystal beading on her custom gown caught every shimmer of light. Jimmy waited at the altar, tears welling up as Jennifer appeared through the glass doors. Her dress, a masterpiece of ivory lace and delicate beading, hugged every curve perfectly. She carried a cascade of dark red roses and white orchids, matching their theme of classic romance with a modern twist. Their personal vows silenced even the skeptics. Jennifer spoke of finding someone who made her feel beautiful in a world that often didn't. Jimmy's voice cracked as he promised to choose her every day, just as she was, for all their days to come. Dr. James Aston, who'd become a close friend through Jennifer's health journey, performed a unity ceremony where they planted a young oak tree together, symbolizing growing stronger through all seasons. The moment the officiant pronounced them husband and wife, Jimmy swept Jennifer into a kiss that spoke volumes. No hesitation, no shame, just pure, undiluted joy. Their wedding party erupted in genuine cheers, drowning out any remaining whispers of doubt. During the reception, conversations buzzed with mixed emotions. A group of Jimmy's tech colleagues huddled near the bar, their surprise evident when Jennifer expertly joined their discussion about cryptocurrency regulations. Her intelligence challenged their preconceptions. At the family tables, reactions painted a complex picture. Jimmy's younger cousins gravitated toward Jennifer's warmth, while their parents exchanged loaded glances. One aunt loudly proclaimed, "Well, at least she's educated," into her champagne glass. Shannon watched from the sidelines as Jennifer charmed Jimmy's business partners with her financial expertise. For the first time, doubt crept into her skepticism. Her sister wasn't playing a role or trying to fit in. She was completely herself. Evelyn maintained her composure until the mother-son dance. Watching Jimmy beam at his new wife across the dance floor, something shifted in her expression. Later, she overheard Jennifer patiently explaining investment strategies to Jimmy's father, who nodded with growing respect. The wedding photographer caught candid moments of genuine laughter, shared glances, and undeniable chemistry. Images that would later make even the strongest critics question their judgments. Moving into their new home brought unexpected challenges. Neighbors in their upscale community openly stared when Jennifer collected the mail or worked in their garden. During the HOA meeting, several members politely suggested they might be more comfortable in a different neighborhood. Jimmy's company faced subtle backlash. 2 potential investors pulled out after meeting Jennifer at a corporate dinner, making vague comments about company culture. A longtime client switched to a competitor, citing image concerns. Though Jimmy's innovative software continued winning awards, social invitations to industry events mysteriously arrived addressed only to him. At family gatherings, Evelyn's pointed comments about their delayed plans for children created tense moments. "Some women find it easier to conceive after lifestyle changes," she'd say, sliding diet magazines into their mail slot. Jennifer felt the pressure mounting. Despite her successful career and loving marriage, society's constant judgment began weighing on her. One evening, after another failed attempt to find a formal dress for a company gala, she turned to Jimmy, with tears in her eyes. "Maybe they're all right. Maybe I need to change." The breaking point came during a routine medical checkup. Jennifer's blood pressure had risen, and her doctor mentioned increasing risks of diabetes. Sitting in her car afterward, she stared at the warning signs highlighted on her medical report. This wasn't about fitting into society's mold anymore. It was about her future. That evening, she paced their home office, surrounded by successful career achievements that suddenly felt hollow against her health concerns. Jimmy found her there, organizing research papers about wellness and longevity. "I want to be healthy," she announced, her voice steady despite her tears. "Not for them, not for the neighbors or your mother, or even you. For me, for our future family." She paused, touching a photo of them on their wedding day. "I want to be here for a long time, Jimmy. I want to watch our children grow up, to dance at their weddings." Her decision crystallized not from shame or external pressure, but from a place of self-love and determination. She spent the night creating a detailed plan, researching nutritionists, examining fitness programs, and reading success stories of sustainable health transformations. "This isn't about becoming thin," she explained to Jimmy. "It's about becoming strong, healthy, living life without limitations." Dr. James Aston's office defied typical medical stereotypes. Instead of weight loss posters, the walls displayed images of people of all sizes engaging in various activities. His first words to Jennifer surprised her. "Tell me about your goals, not your weight." During their 2-hour consultation, Dr. Aston focused on Jennifer's complete health picture. He reviewed her blood work, discussed her family history, and listened intently to her concerns. Unlike other doctors, he never once mentioned BMI charts or crash diets. "Weight is just one piece of a complex puzzle," he explained, sketching a holistic health diagram. "Let's focus on strengthening your body, improving your energy, and finding joy in movement. The numbers on the scale, they're secondary." His approach revolutionized Jennifer's perspective. Together, they developed a comprehensive plan incorporating gentle exercise, nutritional education, and mental health support. Dr. Aston emphasized sustainable changes over quick fixes. "This journey isn't linear," he warned, showing her real-life success stories from his practice. "We'll have setbacks. That's normal. What matters is building habits you can maintain for life." Before they left, Dr. Aston shared something unexpected. "I admire couples like you and Jimmy. True support makes all the difference in sustainable health transformations." The first month tested Jennifer's resolve. Her body protested against the new exercise routine, leaving her muscles sore and tired. Simple tasks like climbing stairs or lifting groceries highlighted how much strength she needed to build. The nutrition changes brought their own obstacles. Years of emotional eating patterns didn't disappear overnight. During a stressful work week, Jennifer found herself reaching for comfort food, only to break down crying at her desk over a half-eaten donut. Social situations became complex navigation courses. At a client dinner, well-meaning colleagues praised her diet, while others pushed desserts her way, testing her commitment. Office lunch breaks, once a time for relaxation, turned into explanations about her lifestyle changes. Sleep patterns disrupted as her body adjusted to the new routine. Some nights, doubt crept in. After a particularly challenging weigh-in showing minimal progress, Jennifer questioned everything. Dr. Aston's voicemail filled with late-night messages about giving up, each one met with calm reassurance the next morning. Jimmy transformed their garage into a home gym, spending weekends installing equipment and mirrors. He woke up at 5 a.m. for their morning walks, never complaining about the early hours. On days when Jennifer felt too tired, he'd gently encourage her. "Just 5 minutes, then we'll decide if we want to continue." He learned to cook healthy meals alongside her, turning meal prep Sundays into their special time together. When she became frustrated with complex recipes, he'd jump in with solutions, researching alternatives that maintained their health goals while satisfying cravings. During moments of self-doubt, Jimmy shared photos from their journey, not just recent ones, but photos from their first date, their wedding, casual moments where her smile lit up rooms. "I love you at any size," he'd remind her. "I'm just proud you're choosing health on your terms." He attended every appointment with Dr. Aston, taking notes and asking questions. At night, he'd massage her sore muscles without being asked, understanding her unspoken needs. Through tears and triumphs, his message remained constant. "You're not alone in this. We're a team." Month by month, Jennifer's transformation became evident. Her energy levels soared, and she discovered muscles she never knew existed. Daily tasks that once left her winded now felt effortless. Within a year, her blood pressure normalized and her doctor removed her from the pre-diabetic watch list. The mirror reflected more than physical changes. Her posture radiated confidence, shoulders back, head high. She started viewing food as fuel rather than comfort, understanding her body's signals for hunger versus emotional eating. During her weekly sessions with Dr. Aston, Jennifer tracked more than numbers. They celebrated victories like completing her first 5K walk, sleeping through the night without pain, and choosing self-care over stress eating. Her workout journal filled with achievements. First push-up, holding plank position, increasing weights. The most significant change came in her mindset. Jennifer no longer apologized for taking up space. She learned to appreciate her body's strength and capabilities, rather than focusing on its size. When colleagues commented on her changing appearance, she redirected conversations to how amazing she felt, emphasizing health over aesthetics. The idea struck during a frustrating shopping trip. Despite her healthier lifestyle, Jennifer still struggled to find workout clothes that felt both comfortable and stylish. In the fitting room, surrounded by ill-fitting options, inspiration hit, a wellness center combining fitness, fashion, and financial education. Late at night, she drafted business plans at their kitchen table. Her vision expanded beyond typical gym concepts. She wanted to create a space where people of all sizes felt welcome. Her tax law background proved invaluable as she crunched numbers and projected costs. "What if we combined a gym with a boutique?" she explained to Jimmy one evening. "Add financial wellness workshops because physical and financial health often go hand in hand. We'll call it whole life wellness." Her eyes sparkled with excitement as she sketched layouts on napkins. She spent weekends visiting potential locations, analyzing neighborhood demographics, and interviewing future clients. Her market research revealed a significant gap. No existing facility addressed the intersection of physical, mental, and financial wellness. During a meeting with potential investors, Jennifer's passion shone through. "We're not selling weight loss," she declared. "We're offering transformation on your own terms, a place where every body type finds respect, every financial goal gets support, and every journey matters." Success ignited something new in Jennifer, a deep desire to empower others. She pursued certifications in personal training, focusing on inclusive fitness methods. Her tax expertise evolved into teaching financial literacy courses designed for small business owners and entrepreneurs. Public speaking, once her greatest fear, became second nature. Local business groups invited her to share her dual expertise in finance and wellness. She crafted workshops combining budgeting basics with stress management techniques, drawing unexpected connections between financial and physical health. Her social media presence grew organically as she shared authentic glimpses of her journey. No filters, no exaggerations, just honest posts about balancing business development with personal growth. She documented both victories and setbacks, creating a community of supporters who valued her transparency. The woman who once shrank from attention now commanded rooms with quiet confidence. During a women's leadership conference, Jennifer received a standing ovation for her keynote speech about redefining success on your own terms. Even Shannon admitted, "You're not just changing yourself, Jen, you're changing lives." The decision to start a family came naturally as their lives fell into perfect rhythm. Their first pregnancy test came back negative, then another and another. Each month brought renewed hope, followed by quiet disappointment. Dr. Aston worked with their fertility specialist, adjusting Jennifer's wellness plan to support their goals. During a routine checkup, the doctor delivered unexpected news. Twins. Jennifer gripped Jimmy's hand as they watched two tiny heartbeats flicker on the ultrasound screen. Her healthy lifestyle had created an optimal environment for not one, but two miracles. Pregnancy suited Jennifer. She modified her workouts, teaching prenatal classes at her newly opened wellness center. The community she'd built rallied around her, offering support and celebration. Even Evelyn softened, showing up with handmade baby blankets and tearful apologies for her past behavior. Their nursery preparation became a family affair. Shannon helped paint clouds on the ceiling, finally seeing her sister's joy as the blessing it was. At night, Jimmy would talk to their growing babies, sharing dreams of future family game nights and coding lessons. If Jennifer and Jimmy's journey to parenthood touched your heart, we want to hear from you. Share your own stories of perseverance and triumph in the comments below. Are you watching from a country where people face similar judgments? Let us know where you're from. You might be surprised how universal these experiences are. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to hear the incredible conclusion of their story. What happens next shows how love, determination, and support can create miracles. Turn on notifications to see how Jennifer and Jimmy's dream of family comes true in ways they never imagined. Jennifer poured her professional expertise into crafting a comprehensive business plan for whole life wellness. Her concept combined 3 revenue streams: a size-inclusive fitness center, a wellness boutique featuring athletic wear for all bodies, and financial wellness workshops. Her market analysis revealed an untapped niche in the industry. Late nights at their home office transformed into strategic planning sessions. She created detailed financial projections, drawing on her tax law background to forecast realistic growth patterns. The plan included innovative features like sliding scale membership fees based on income and free financial literacy classes for community members. Her vision extended beyond profit margins. Each page emphasized community impact, employment opportunities for certified trainers of all sizes, partnerships with local healthcare providers, and mentorship programs for aspiring entrepreneurs. She included testimonials from focus groups that validated the desperate need for such a facility. The business model challenged industry norms. Instead of selling weight loss promises, Whole Life Wellness would focus on sustainable lifestyle changes. The boutique would partner with inclusive clothing brands, while the financial center would offer practical money management tools for everyday people. Jennifer's first investment pitch drew skeptical looks from traditional gym financiers. They questioned her three-pronged approach, suggesting she stick to conventional fitness models. One investor openly laughed at her inclusive clothing boutique concept, claiming plus-size athletic wear wouldn't sell. Everything changed when she presented to Alice Curtis, a venture capitalist known for backing innovative startups. Alice immediately grasped the potential, having faced similar challenges as a plus-size executive. "This isn't just a gym," Alice declared during their meeting. "It's a movement." Jimmy's tech industry connections proved invaluable. During a software conference, he introduced Jennifer to several angel investors who'd faced their own health and financial struggles. Her passion resonated with their personal experiences. By the end of the conference, she had 3 solid investment commitments. The breakthrough came when Dr. Aston introduced Jennifer to his network of health professionals. A group of forward-thinking doctors and wellness experts saw the value in her integrated approach to health and wealth. They formed an investment consortium, offering not just capital, but medical expertise and industry connections. Construction transformed an abandoned department store into something extraordinary. The spacious layout naturally divided into 3 zones: the fitness center with equipment designed for bodies of all sizes, the boutique featuring wide aisles and inclusive changing rooms, and a modern education center for financial workshops. Jennifer's attention to detail showed everywhere. The workout area featured frosted windows for privacy, extra sturdy equipment, and wider spaces between machines. The boutique's lighting was carefully chosen to be flattering for all skin tones, with comfort-focused dressing rooms featuring adjustable lighting and supportive seating. The education center broke traditional classroom molds, incorporating comfortable seating and advanced technology for hybrid learning options. A coffee bar connected all 3 spaces, creating a natural gathering spot for community building. Construction crews worked double shifts to meet the grand opening deadline. Jimmy supervised the installation of state-of-the-art financial planning software, while Jennifer collaborated with equipment manufacturers on customized fitness solutions. Even Evelyn contributed, using her interior design expertise to create welcoming spaces. Word spread quickly through social media before the doors even opened. The wait list for founding memberships filled up within hours of the website launch. Local news stations picked up the story, featuring Jennifer's innovative approach to wellness on their evening broadcasts. Opening day exceeded all expectations. Hundreds lined up around the block, many sharing stories of feeling unwelcome at traditional gyms. The boutique sold out of its initial inventory by noon. Financial workshop registrations filled up for the first 3 months. Medical professionals began referring patients, impressed by the holistic approach to wellness. Local businesses requested corporate partnerships, recognizing the value of combining physical and financial health for their employees. The Chamber of Commerce highlighted whole life wellness as a model for inclusive entrepreneurship. Most touching were the personal messages. Women drove from neighboring states to shop for workout clothes in a judgment-free space. Couples signed up for joint fitness and financial planning sessions. A group of plus-size athletes chose the facility for their training base, praising its accommodating equipment and supportive atmosphere. During their first business quarter review, Jennifer felt unusually tired. The symptoms she attributed to stress from running the new business turned out to be something more miraculous: After multiple negative tests in the past, she almost didn't believe the two pink lines appearing before her. She planned an elaborate reveal for Jimmy. During their weekly financial review at home, she slipped him a special spreadsheet titled Q4 Family Expansion Project. The bottom line revealed their expected new assets: twins. Jimmy stared at the numbers, his software engineer's mind processing the data before emotion caught up. 2? He whispered, looking up with tears forming. We're having 2 babies? The confirmation ultrasound brought them both to tears. Dr. Aston, who'd supported their journey from the beginning, shared their joy during a wellness check. Your body is in the best possible condition for this, he assured them, pointing to her improved health markers. All those early morning walks and lifestyle changes, they've created the perfect environment for 2. That night, they sat in their home office, surrounded by business plans and baby name books, marveling at how life had come full circle. Their wellness center had just opened its doors, and now they were opening their hearts to 2 new lives. Jennifer approached pregnancy with the same determination she'd shown in business. She modified her fitness routines, leading specialized prenatal classes at Whole Life Wellness. Her growing belly became a testament to the center's mission of celebrating bodies at every stage of life. The boutique section quickly expanded its maternity line, inspired by Jennifer's own search for comfortable, stylish workout wear. Expectant mothers flocked to the store, drawn by the inclusive atmosphere and Jennifer's authentic approach to pregnancy fitness. Morning sickness coincided with major business meetings, but she persevered. During a key investor presentation, she paused briefly to eat crackers, earning knowing smiles from the women in the room. Her transparency about balancing pregnancy and entrepreneurship resonated with clients and staff alike. Each ultrasound brought new excitement. The twins, a boy and a girl, were hitting their growth milestones perfectly. Jennifer incorporated their development updates into her wellness newsletters, sharing her journey alongside health tips and financial advice. Her professional expertise merged seamlessly with her personal experience, creating content that connected deeply with her growing community. Dr. Aston monitored her progress closely, amazed by her body's strength. You're redefining what's possible, he told her during a checkup. Your story is inspiring other women to trust their bodies. At 36 weeks, during a busy Friday afternoon at Whole Life Wellness, Jennifer's water broke. The birth plan they'd carefully crafted sprang into action. Jimmy, who'd been installing new financial planning software, rushed to her office. The staff seamlessly implemented emergency protocols they'd rehearsed. The delivery room buzzed with anticipation. After hours of labor, Emma Grace arrived first, announcing herself with strong, healthy cries. 3 minutes later, her brother Lucas James joined the world. Both babies were perfect, Emma at 6 pounds 4 ounces, Lucas at 6 pounds 7 ounces. Jennifer's journey had prepared her body well for recovery. The medical team remarked on her strength throughout labor and her quick bounce back. The twins latched easily, another benefit of her health-focused pregnancy. Jimmy moved between his wife and babies, awe written across his face. He took photos of their tiny fingers and toes, capturing Emma's dark curls and Lucas's dimpled chin. In those first precious hours, their family of 2 became 4, their hearts expanding to hold twice the love they'd imagined possible. The transformation in Evelyn was nothing short of remarkable. She arrived at the hospital clutching 2 hand-knitted blankets, pink for Emma, blue for Lucas. Her eyes welled with tears at the sight of Jennifer cradling both babies, all her previous judgments melting away. They're perfect, Evelyn whispered, holding Emma while Lucas nestled in Jimmy's arms, just like their mother. The words hung in the air, heavy with meaning. Years of criticism gave way to genuine admiration as she watched Jennifer expertly manage both newborns. Shannon organized a welcome home parade, gathering family and friends to celebrate. The house filled with relatives who'd once whispered doubts, now cooing over the twins and praising Jennifer's strength. Photos of the 4 generations of Paulson women, Evelyn, Jennifer, and Emma, captured a healing no one had thought possible. Most surprising was Evelyn's fierce protectiveness of Jennifer during recovery. She moved into their guest room for 2 weeks, cooking healthy meals and ensuring Jennifer rested between feedings. The woman who once slipped diet magazines under their door now stocked their freezer with nutritious postpartum meals. "I was wrong," Evelyn admitted one quiet night during a 2 a.m. feeding. "You've given our family more than I ever imagined possible." The twins' arrival coincided with Whole Life Wellness reaching its first major milestone, expansion plans for a second location. Jennifer managed virtual board meetings while nursing, proving her business model could adapt to life's changes. The center's family-friendly policies, inspired by her own experience, attracted national attention. Membership numbers doubled as word spread about the inclusive environment. The financial workshops evolved to include family budgeting and college savings plans, drawing from Jennifer's new perspective as a mother. The boutique launched a successful line of nursing-friendly workout wear. Industry magazines featured Whole Life Wellness as a case study in innovative business practices. Jennifer's approach to combining motherhood and entrepreneurship sparked a movement. Other gyms began adopting her inclusive policies, and investors approached her about franchising opportunities. Revenue exceeded projections by 40% in the first year. Jennifer credited her success to understanding clients' real needs, from private nursing spaces in the gym to childcare during financial planning sessions. The twins became regular fixtures at the center, embodying the family-friendly atmosphere that set Whole Life Wellness apart. Jennifer created a new model of work-life integration at Whole Life Wellness. The twins had a specially designed play area in her office, allowing her to nurse between meetings and stay connected throughout the day. Staff members smiled at the sight of Lucas crawling under the conference table or Emma babbling during video calls. She restructured her schedule to maximize meaningful time with both her business and babies. Early mornings became sacred family moments, feeding the twins while reviewing daily reports, Jimmy coding on his laptop nearby. The center's parent and child fitness classes evolved from her own experience exercising with her babies. The challenges of motherhood enhanced her business intuition. When sleep-deprived parents requested evening financial workshops, she launched pajama planning sessions with childcare included. Understanding the struggle of postpartum fitness firsthand, she developed specialized programs for new mothers. Her authentic approach resonated with clients. Members appreciated seeing her wearing a baby carrier during facility tours or pumping between consultations. She never pretended motherhood was easy, sharing both victories and struggles in her weekly community newsletters. The twins' growth milestones became intertwined with the center's achievements, creating a genuine family atmosphere that set Whole Life Wellness apart. National publications took notice of Jennifer's revolutionary business model. Forbes featured her in 40 Under 40, highlighting how she transformed personal challenges into business opportunities. The article praised her innovative combination of financial and physical wellness, with the twins making a charming appearance in the cover photo. A leading morning show invited her to discuss redefining success in business and motherhood. Viewers connected with her candid discussion about changing beauty standards and workplace culture. The segment went viral when Emma crawled into frame during the live interview, demonstrating Jennifer's real-life balance of career and family. Business journals analyzed the Whole Life Wellness model, particularly its impact on community health outcomes. Medical publications praised her approach to inclusive fitness, while financial magazines highlighted her unique integration of wealth and health management. Documentary filmmakers followed Jennifer for a week, capturing authentic moments, nursing between board meetings, leading mom and baby fitness classes, and conducting financial workshops with Lucas asleep in his carrier. The resulting short film, Redefining Wellness, won several festival awards and sparked conversations about workplace inclusivity. Social media influencers celebrated her as a role model for aspiring entrepreneur mothers. Her Instagram posts showing real motherhood moments alongside business milestones gained massive following, inspiring a new generation of women to pursue their dreams without compromise. Success stories from Whole Life Wellness members filled the center's walls. Sarah, a former client turned staff trainer, lost 100 pounds while gaining financial stability through Jennifer's workshops. Mike, a single father, found both physical strength and the confidence to start his own business after attending financial planning sessions. The impact extended beyond individual transformations. Local schools adopted Jennifer's financial literacy program, reaching thousands of students. Corporate wellness programs modeled their initiatives after her integrated approach, incorporating both financial and physical health components. The center's scholarship program, funded by boutique profits, helped low-income families access quality fitness and financial education. Recipients like Maria, a struggling single mother, transformed her life through the program, eventually opening her own small business. Community health indicators showed measurable improvements in areas surrounding whole-life wellness locations. Local doctors reported decreases in stress-related health issues among patients who joined the center. Banks noticed increased financial literacy and better money management among members who completed Jennifer's programs. The final walls of resistance crumbled during the twins' first birthday celebration at Whole Life Wellness. Evelyn organized the event herself, proudly giving tours of her daughter-in-law's facility to her country club friends. She boasted about Jennifer's business acumen and parenting skills, a complete reversal from her previous criticism. Shannon became one of the center's biggest advocates, enrolling in both fitness classes and financial workshops. She publicly acknowledged her past doubts during a member testimonial. "My sister didn't just prove me wrong, she showed me a whole new way of thinking about success." Holiday gatherings transformed from tense occasions into joyful celebrations. Jennifer's parents, once worried about their daughter's unconventional path, now proudly shared magazine articles featuring her success. Family photos captured genuine smiles and warm embraces, reflecting the deep healing that had taken place. The Paulson family legacy redefined itself through Jennifer's influence. Jimmy's father consulted her on investment strategies, while distant relatives who'd once gossiped now sought her advice on business ventures. Their extended family became living proof that love, acceptance, and support could bridge any divide. Emma and Lucas grew into energetic toddlers, bringing constant laughter to Whole Life Wellness. Emma inherited Jennifer's determination, tackling the kids' fitness equipment with fierce focus. Lucas showed Jimmy's analytical mind, methodically arranging his blocks during Mommy and Me classes. The twins became unofficial mascots of the center. Members smiled at Lucas, teaching his teddy bear financial terms he'd overheard, or Emma demonstrating modified push-ups to new clients. Their playroom, visible from the workout area, reminded everyone that health and family could coexist beautifully. Jennifer and Jimmy established creative family routines. Morning meetings included twin reports where the kids shared their plans for the day. Board meetings sometimes featured impromptu puppet shows, and financial consultations paused for group hugs. They normalized bringing children into professional spaces, inspiring other parent entrepreneurs. The kids developed their own unique interests within the family business. Emma gravitated toward the fitness classes, mimicking instructors with her tiny weights. Lucas enjoyed sitting in on financial workshops, scribbling in his own business notebook. Together, they embodied the center's mission of nurturing whole life wellness from an early age. Whole Life Wellness expanded to 10 locations across 3 states, each maintaining the personal touch that made the original special. Jennifer's leadership team included many success stories from her first center, former clients who embodied the transformation possible through integrated wellness. The boutique line evolved into Embrace Life, a nationally recognized brand of inclusive athletic wear. Their signature collection, inspired by Jennifer's own journey, featured innovative designs for all body types. The financial education program developed into an accredited online platform, reaching clients worldwide. Corporate partnerships flourished as major companies adopted her wellness model. Jennifer's consulting division helped traditional gyms transform into inclusive spaces. The center's app, combining fitness tracking with financial planning tools, topped download charts in the wellness category. Innovation remained at the heart of growth. Each new location featured state-of-the-art facilities while maintaining the welcoming atmosphere of a family business. Jennifer insisted on personalized elements, success walls, family-friendly spaces, and community gathering areas. Their newest venture, the Whole Life Wellness Institute, trained the next generation of inclusive fitness trainers and financial wellness coaches. The curriculum, based on Jennifer's philosophy, emphasized emotional intelligence alongside technical skills. Jennifer and Jimmy's story sparked a movement challenging societal norms about love and success. Their annual Love Beyond Labels conference drew couples facing similar judgments, creating a supportive community of relationships that defied expectations. Their story featured in relationship counseling programs, demonstrating how unwavering support could transform both partners. Marriage therapists used their journey as a case study in building resilient partnerships despite external pressures. Through their foundation, they sponsored couples therapy sessions for those struggling with family acceptance. The program helped bridge understanding between disapproving relatives and couples facing judgment, using lessons learned from their own experience with Evelyn. Other success stories emerged. Mark and Lisa, inspired by Jennifer and Jimmy's gym, opened an inclusive dance studio. Sarah and John started a support group for couples facing similar challenges, meeting monthly at whole life wellness centers. The ripple effect touched countless lives. College psychology classes studied their story as an example of breaking social bias. Their annual Valentine's Day event at the center celebrated diverse couples, proving that love truly comes in all shapes and sizes. 10 years after their wedding day, Jennifer and Jimmy renewed their vows in the same church. This time, Evelyn helped Jennifer choose her dress, tears of joy replacing her former disapproval. The twins, now vibrant 5-year-olds, scattered rose petals down the aisle. During the ceremony, Jennifer wore her original wedding rings, now symbols not just of their love, but of their shared journey. The same guests who once whispered doubts now stood in celebration, many of them successful whole-life wellness members themselves. The reception took place at their flagship center, transformed for the evening into an elegant venue. Success stories covered the walls. Photos of lives changed, families strengthened, and dreams achieved. The guests included clients, staff, and countless couples who'd found inspiration in their story. Jimmy's toast captured their journey perfectly. 10 years ago, we promised to choose each other every day. What we didn't know was how many others would choose to join us on this path. Our love story became a movement, our challenges became opportunities, and our family grew beyond anything we imagined. Today, Whole Life Wellness stands as more than just a successful business empire. It represents a revolution in how society views health, wealth, and love. Jennifer and Jimmy Paulson transformed their personal challenges into a legacy that continues to change lives. The twins, Emma and Lucas, grow up in a world where their mother's journey lights the way for others. Their family photos tell a story of triumph, not just over physical transformation, but over prejudice and limitations. Evelyn, once their biggest critic, now proudly tells anyone who will listen about her remarkable daughter-in-law who built an empire while raising 2 beautiful children. Their love story continues to inspire countless couples to stand firm against judgment and chase their dreams together. Each new whole life wellness location carries their founding principle, that true wellness embraces all aspects of life, physical, financial, and emotional. As Jennifer often says during her keynote speeches, while holding Jimmy's hand, "They laughed when he married me." Now they come to us for advice on how to live their best lives. Love doesn't just conquer all, it transforms everything it touches. If this story touched your heart, take a moment to share it with someone who needs to hear it today. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring, real-life stories that prove love knows no boundaries. Drop a comment below sharing what impacted you most about Jennifer and Jimmy's journey. Was it their unwavering love, her incredible transformation, or their family's path to acceptance? Let us know where you're watching from. Stories like these unite us across borders. Together, we're building a community that celebrates love in all its forms. Turn on notifications to catch our next video about extraordinary couples who defied the odds and created their own happily ever after.